Hey everyone, WaddlerD. We're back for more Donkey Kong Country Returns for the Wii or Wii U, whichever you prefer. And we are now in the midst of completing this game pretty much to the fullest. Well, on a certain level. And that is the loose end that we left from the last video, and that is the Golden Temple. The thing that's pretty much in the shadow of that volcano we absolutely devastated with a massive bowling ball of a moon. And this place is kind of an interesting level in that there's a particular thing that's preventing you from actually getting to the said level. Here's the thing. Remember all those orbs you collected? Well, these orbs are just a nice key. All of these orbs are required to get into Donkey Kong's new upscaled mansion of gold. So if you haven't gotten them all, you may as well turn the heck around and make use of that good exit sign. Donkey Kong, are you actually thinking about living here and dumping your tree house? That would be devastating, man. Making consideration. Oh my fucking god, it's the banana! Donkey Kong, how do you feel about this? What are you going to do with this thing? Is this like a golden banana that you can keep around, or is this something you can actually eat? Damn, Donkey Kong, you were already on it. Oh, what the hell? Okay, you're gonna be Super Donkey Kong? No, you're gonna die. What the hell just happened? Welcome to what I would like to call holistic heaven, because this is Donkey Kong's visual heavenly landscape that comes to his mind, and unfortunately the Tikis are trying to ruin this reunion to all this massive fruit by just popping out these portals and shooting little spear tips at them. And bananas here, if you ever see just a bunch of flying bananas up top of this fruit cocktail of god-awful platforming, you'll soon start to realize that these things might be the trick. And that being, there are certain puzzle pieces you might want to consider grabbing, like the one I have actually missed. And if you're wondering, do I die in this? Technically, yes, I died a whole shit ton of times, but unfortunately, since this is a second take, you won't be seeing all those deaths here. You'll be seeing them all in another video. And the reason why this level is so damn hard is, I mean, the crazy tight platforming and the fact that they're moving all over the place in all sorts of ways. But this isn't the only problem that you're going to deal with. You also have this guy with his best Sunday tie. I don't know his name off the top of my head, but he is already dead. Yeah, the enemy will be showing up here, and this is the only level in the game where he appears. It's kind of crazy that they hidden this guy for so long, but here he is, kind of looking like a Lakitu crossed with a Bowser inside a clown car, so to speak. But of course, we can't have a Donkey Kong Country Returns game without killing some more birds just for the hell of it, because Donkey Kong just seems to hate the avian kind, as well as the Tikis. It's kind of hilarious, like they're the only two enemies in this game besides the koalas that just want to bombard you. I guess they're like, okay, we're gonna have to put a stop to this. I'm pretty sure there's somewhere in the world that we might be able to sue you for this visualization of heaven. But nevertheless, this is certainly a really tricky spot, and this level is long and there are no checkpoints, just like with all the other K levels. And the only good news for you is that there is hearts. There are hearts for you that you can collect, but no Diddy Barrel, no Donkey Kong Barrel to sustain your life. But I do have to say, this is a pretty good rewarding thing to have. I definitely like the whole musical aspect being pretty much a nice little remix of Donkey Kong Country, or not Donkey Kong Country, just the Donkey Kong games in general, like the old school ones. It's not to mention the very creative platforming until you get to this point where you have these freaking sticks with cherries on them. Not to mention this damn puzzle piece is one of the most annoying to get because you have to kind of play a balancing act. But you see those cherries? Yeah, just take a peek. It's a cherry bomb, so you're gonna have to kind of get yourself off these platforms as soon as possible, or else you're gonna take damage, possibly get flung to your death because you're technically losing your platform at that point. And then they get worse because now they're swinging around like some kid has a hold of him, and don't even get fooled by those bananas, like those trailing bananas. A lot of them are kind of just traps. Like either you'll grab them all, be disappointed, or you'll grab them all and die, or both. This is the only spot where you actually need to care about that, as well as an earlier thing that we did with all this rotating bananas. But this is how the game kind of kills you, because it just throws all these puzzle pieces at you and you're so eager to find them all, and it's just like, dude, what the hell? Man, you guys are so persistent. I mean, can I like hit this in the right way? Thank you. I feel like I regret doing that. I don't know what happened there. Like, I got hit somehow, but there's no indication. Like, the hitbox isn't clear, but that's Donkey Kong Country Returns jank for you. Something that just doesn't seem right. Oh god, this is not a good place to be. I mean, I'm gonna just take a gander what the... Or see, this is what I'm talking about. You get a coin. Man, I'm pretty damn rich right now, game. I don't need money. Now, this is an interesting way to get your vitamin C. Right here, having an orange fall directly on your forehead and possibly killing you. I imagine that you're not going to go anywhere but down, or it could just hit you. Donkey Kong might get frozen in the air, and god, this banana slope. Yeah, if there's anything that's kind of traumatizing, it's just how well they implemented these fruits into platforming. And then you get to this part and my heart absolutely sank to the bottom of despair. Like, it basically is like, oh god, how am I gonna do this? We got oranges falling, we have these bananas doing a nice little rotational, and then a barrel cannon to say you're at the end finally. And I don't know how the hell I didn't die, but that's Donkey Kong Country Returns for you. You just have those moments where you just get to the moment of zen and then boom. Or if you play the level and know most of it but not beat it for some reason. And we now got a mirror. So if you recall Mario Kart, mainly the Mario Kart 64 and beyond, this is actually what you expect it to be. This is an unlock to, well, just take a gander in a matter of seconds. You'll understand every little bit of detail that you'll need to consider when you're going to take on mirror mode. You can now play any level in mirror mode. In this mode, Donkey Kong does not receive any help from his pal Diddy Kong and cannot use inventory items. And to make it even more challenging, he only has one heart. The funny thing is that the game doesn't exactly tell you the most important part about mirror mode, where you'll be going through the levels in a mirrorized kind of setting, where in the past you would always go from left to right. Now you're going to be going right to left. And it's going to cause your mind to kind of get into that moment of, oh god, what am I supposed to do here? Like, you have muscle memory from the old ways. Now try to get used to the new ways, because it's going to be much harder. This is the ultimate test of your gameplay skills in Donkey Kong Country Returns. And it opens up a fourth little circle. And that fourth circle is all about the mirror. But here's what's going to happen, unfortunately. I do not have all the time in the world to do mirror mode or off the top of my head. So here's what's going to go down. Since we have a couple things to do, I have time attack, which I'm planning to make video segments of each world, me going through all the levels with that time attack option. And then I'm going to have a stream where I'm going to be doing Donkey Kong Country Returns completely in mirror mode, so you can have all the nice live reactions of my pain and agony. And the beautiful thing about mirror mode is I do not have to worry about Kong letters or puzzle pieces. That is the beauty of this mode. So it'll be kind of like a speed run in a way, only much harder, and without my lovable Diddy. I mean, the fact that Diddy is not here to save me from any mistakes, oh my god, that's going to be traumatizing. Like, every jump is going to have more butt clenching than you can imagine. I do not know why I'm going through the motions, but that's what happens when you play Donkey Kong Country for pretty much 3 or 4 months. You kind of get in these habits, and it'll be kind of interesting to explore all these levels in a reverse kind of setup where everything is going in the opposite direction what you expect. But at the end of the day, I really think the biggest concern is the one heart logic, which if you take a hit, you're dead. And only thing that's going to help you through these levels is this lovable guy here called Corporate Pig, as I like to call him. I think they call him Tutorial Pig, but he's a corporate monster that's trying to make me buy some banana juice that could be full of high fructose corn syrup and all that wonderful preservatives and mess Donkey Kong system up for good. But nevertheless, on the specifics about nutrition, let's just take the idea to full heart and just reflect on the things that Donkey Kong Country 2, or at least Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze, will do better compared to this first solid entry to the return to Donkey Kong Country. One thing is a better villain. Yes, they have a much better set of villains that have a lot more personality than these wooden things that we've been stopping the living hell out of in this game. 2, more partners. Yes, technically you have more partners in that you have Dixie and Frankie as well as Diddy Kong. And that makes it a lot more interesting in how you deal with the levels, because not every character is going to have the same set of abilities. And it proves to add some more gameplay depth. And with the Switch version, you have a mode where you play as Funky Kong, which is the ultimate Kong, apparently. I guess he took the whole Mario Kart Wii logic into this game, and it's like, yo, I'm the best character, you can always use me. But I'm going to definitely be playing with my main man, DK, just to show off how it was traditionally. And, of course, you have water. Water won't kill you anymore. That's always a plus. And then I kind of like the structure of the overworld that you'll start to understand in the second game. It's much better. And last but not least, the question I have to ask, what are the bonus stages like? I really hope that they have a little bit more flavor, because I'm going to be grading them pretty harshly compared to what I've been seeing in this game, where I got tired of the damn shootout 20 times in a row. But nevertheless, I really hope you all enjoyed this video. And I think to cap things off with this Let's Play is what I'm going to be doing next. I'm going to be doing Resident Evil 4 again, the original game, not the remake. And I'm going to be doing that challenge again, and I'm going to be having a better structure about it. And more importantly, I'm going to finish it, because that's my main goal. And what I'm also going to do is I'm going to be playing through all the old Donkey Kong Country games, Let's Play style. And it's going to lead up to the sequel of this game. And I look forward to getting through all of those games again, and I hope you all will too. But for now, we are running close to the end of time, and I think the best way to put a cap off to all of this is to play that credits again without me talking over it and ruining the feel of the finish to this series. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I definitely hope that you'll enjoy all the stuff that's coming up here soon, because there's definitely going to be a lot more content and consistency on its way. But for now, I appreciate all of your time and all of your consideration when you click on this video, and by all means, leave comments, and if you really enjoyed the video, give the thumbs up. And most of all, if you're really interested, subscribe, and you'll be seeing a lot more content in the future. So thanks for watching, have a great day, and adios.